Hey, how's everybody doing? So I take it by now most of the snow is melted. Well, most of it is, except for the piles out there here and there, but other than that, snow is pretty much gone. That was a rough day that day. I had to work late, so I didn't have to experience a lot of that. And what I did experience wasn't so bad, since I do have the vehicles that can actually go in that stuff pretty comfortably. So it really is not much of a big deal for me. Plus my work commute is not really that far. So it works out really good for my advantage. Anyway, so on today's video, I want to talk about 6 things that I do not like about my 2016 Polaris Slingshot. So we're gonna get started here. First thing is how the hood opens up. So it's got a latch right here. You press down. You guys heard that click. What I don't like is the fact that we have to pull this way, as you guys can see. So I don't like that. I think they should have had, which I'm pretty sure they could have probably got away with it, make it more like a air induct, extra air for the motor. And that way you grab here and here with 2 arms, and it'll be a lot easier to open versus opening it all from the very front there, right here. So that's one of my, I mean, I don't open the hood that often, obviously. It's a fairly new bike, so car. Half the time I don't know what to call this thing. But anyway, so that's number 1. So let me see here. Number 2, the windshield. I think when you're out on the road driving probably about 60, 70, yeah, about maybe 80, 75, 80 miles an hour. This thing kind of like, it doesn't make a very obscene sound. It really doesn't. It's tolerable. And if you play your radio, it tunes it right out. But it kind of like, it vibrates a little bit. And I think it should be maybe about 5 inches taller, I'd say, give or take. That would be very helpful as far as the bugs coming at you. It does catch quite a few, I have to admit that, but it would have been pretty cool if it would have just came a little taller. So that would be my number 2 dislike on the Slingshot. So for number 3 is, pretty sure you guys can see that, it might be a little dark here, the cup holders. I personally think the cup holders should be in the front, like this area somewhere. It really does interfere. Like if you have a soda bottle, it kind of depends how you, if you relax your arm here with shifting, it definitely gets a little bit in the way there. The other thing that, number 4, would be they put for the auxiliary for charging your phone and stuff like that. I mean, that would be okay if you would have somewhere to rest your phone or whatever you're hooking up, but you would have to stick your phone in here in order to hook it up here, because there's nowhere else that you can put it in order. I mean, you can lay it on your seat and stuff, but I think that should have been right here in this location. I think that would be a lot more user friendly. Also, now The newer ones are coming with fenders. I know it's kind of dark, you guys have to excuse me. It's nighttime outside, so you'll get to see more in here than you would outside. It gets dark so early. But this one has no fender. Now the newer ones do have fenders, which that is great, because this one without the fender, whenever you go through like rain, mud, it literally just flies up here. It covers all this. You do a burnout, I had to clean all this up here because it totally gets all messed up with, you know, the rubber or rain or mud. So they did improve on that, but for the 2016 they didn't have it. I think it's a feature that you can add. This one is the SL. So for 2016, this one had the bigger rims, which that's definitely the way to go. If you're buying one of these, definitely get the bigger rims and tires. You don't want the small one. It just doesn't look right. It really doesn't. You could probably use a little bigger tire yet, but I'm comfortable with that. It rides really comfy. And then we're coming to this part right here. If you notice, you can see some of the tire with this fender. And what that does is this water, it just comes, it just makes a mess. I wish they would have made this just come out a little more. I'd say maybe another 2 inches. That would have been perfect. Excuse me, and that would have just pretty much made it for a really much better section of the wheel well, because it is part of the wheel well, this area here. And then that would definitely be, it would keep the bike cleaner. So it's definitely something that I don't like on the bike. So other than that, that's pretty much it. The radio on this one works pretty good. This one's got the backup camera too, which it's a must if you have one of these, because when you're sitting, you definitely cannot see behind you. So, and I'm 6'2", and well, you can't. When you're sitting in this, it's pretty cool, but you can't. So there you guys have it. 6 things that I don't like on my Slingshot or about my Slingshot. So hope you enjoyed this video and was knowledgeable. If you are looking for one, you definitely have to test drive one. Everybody has an opinion on them. Some people don't like them, some people love them. Most everybody I've met that has driven this loves it. I haven't found one person that says, I don't like your Slingshot. So it's really a lot of fun. So, but anyway, so if you subscribed, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Follow me on my adventure here with my toys and my life. And we'll see you guys on the next video vlog. Take care.